Oh, hi! You've caught me doing my actual job. Why don't you join me while I talk about some various things here that are completely unrelated to our actual mission? Well, I guess they're related. Let's talk about the mission first. It's to assist study and report on the ongoing formation of a unified theory of physics, to raise the awareness of the general public of the relationship between space, weather, and Earth effects, to connect and consult with media organizations to multiply our reach. And this number 3 is where we're running into some problems, thanks to some very, very specific entities and their horrendously shocking behavior. We're not even going to get past number 3 when we talk about the mission. Let's just go straight on to talk about who's standing in the way. It's mainly one giant behemoth organization that can't get out of its own way. However, they can and do get in your way. It's Google. When you're wondering why your results are so biased and full of shit, that's a Google. When they're trying to destroy the internet and information itself, that's a Google. Yes, Google. It's a scam, not a verb. If you tell me to Google it, I will not comply, as I prefer to obtain objective search results. When using Google as a verb, the term means to obtain biased search results via the Google Junkware search engine. Now, if you look up the word scam on Wikipedia, it's going to redirect you to confidence trick. And if you've got confidence in Google, you've been scammed. Let's talk all about the way big tech can't break the internet. Now, I've been censored by Google and by Facebook. I'm not sure about Apple and Twitter, probably not Apple, because I don't use any of their ridiculously overpriced hardware, as it has essentially the same junkware, spyware, crap nonsense on it that things like Android devices have. All 4 of these companies make Microsoft look like God. Now, I've been very critical of Microsoft before. Nowadays, again, Microsoft is akin to God when it comes to writing software, as they've got government contracts too, folks. They might spy on you, but they don't necessarily spy on you, where all 4 of these companies certainly do. So hey, who needs a government to censor you when big tech will do it for you for free? And congratulations to Mark on learning how to drink water in front of Congress. Now, part of the reason why we're making this video is because of the demonetization of our YouTube videos. Now, we would prefer to just talk about astrophysics, geophysics, stuff like that, but Google forces us to talk about things that we don't want to talk about. So congratulations, Google. Yeah, we'll upload this one to YouTube. I'm sure it won't be demonetized. So check out smashomash.com/forum, go to the free-for-all section, and click on Google is a scam, not a verb, a massive repository of articles and other information about why Google is a scam and not a verb. And I've updated it with a lot of different things. And there's a photograph of Dr. Robert Epstein, a perfect guy for this segue. Let's talk about the 10 ways that Google is manipulating the current election campaign. It's the search manipulation effect. It's the search suggestion effect. It's the targeted messaging effect. It's opinion matching effect. It's the answer bot effect. Shadow banning, as we've been more than aware of the shadow banning. Programmed virality and the digital bandwagon effect, the Facebook effect, censorship, and the digital customization effect. So anyway, again, check out the forum. We've just put a whole bunch of articles on there. And if you don't want to visit the forum, fine. Click the links below the video. We'll link to every article that we cite here below the video, just in case you don't want to view it on our servers. View it on whoever's servers. I don't care. Just understand the information. Let's talk about Eric Schmidt, the creepiest man in tech. He has now gone into hiding, essentially. and step down from whatever position he held at Alphabet as Google tries to get out of its own way and prevent its trillions and trillions of dollars worth of liability and criminality via misleading the shareholders, which is, by the way, illegal. Anyway, this article is about all kinds of old stuff that happened all the way back in 2012. Eric Schmidt set up a company called The Groundwork to help the Hillary Clinton propaganda machine. He's met with John Podesta, and he was even involved in Obama's campaigns. There he is sitting with Obama looking incredibly smug, as he usually does. Eric Schmidt, creepiest man in tech. If you don't know about him, maybe you ought to read about him. Did you know that Sergey Brin and Larry Page have also stepped down, even though they still own a majority stake of Alphabet's capital stock? Oh yeah, they've stepped down, leaving Sundar Pichai as the fall guy when Google's chickens come home to roost. Now, check out mygoogleresearch.com. This is Dr. Robert Epstein's own site. Dr. Robert Epstein is a card-carrying Democrat. He voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016, and like me, he doesn't want to see people censored. He would prefer for all of these platforms to simply behave as neutral platforms, allowing information to flow freely through their servers. However, they don't do that, and the American Institute for Behavioral Research and Technology is on top of it. So check out mygoogleresearch.com. It's going to redirect you to abert.org, and we're going to be reaching out to them shortly to join their organization. Here's another example of an article. This one's from the Epoch Times. This one's titled, 10 Ways Big Tech Can Shift Millions of Votes in November Elections Without You Even Knowing About It. Oh yeah, he did. Now, Robert Epstein did a great interview yesterday on the Glenn Beck program, and we will link to that also. So by all means, read about the way big tech is manipulating your online experience without you even knowing about it. So most people, when they do research, they're doing it online nowadays, and guess what? It's completely biased depending on what you do. So first and foremost, stop using Google as a search engine. We've been citing this fact since 2016. There was ample coverage of the way search suggestions were clearly biased toward Hillary Clinton and against Donald Trump. And just to give some background on me, not a Donald Trump supporter. I was Rand Paul supporting at the beginning of the Republican primaries. And so, but the point is, I would vote for a potted plant over Hillary Clinton. I would vote for, to quote Bill Whittle, the sweet meteor of death over Hillary Clinton. And it looks like the Democrats are coming up with an even worse candidate, this time in Bernie Sanders. But hey, here's the article from The Blaze. And this has got the YouTube video, which I'm sure hasn't been demonetized. Oh, this isn't even hosted by YouTube. This looks like it's on The Blaze's own player. That's a smart move. Here's a clip from the lengthy interview with Dr. Robert Epstein, who's very critical of Google, despite being a Democrat. Now, I've got a bunch of leftist friends, and hey, I don't think my leftist friends want me silenced. I'm afraid to ask, frankly, and I'll tell you this, I certainly don't want them silenced. I want everybody to say whatever the hell they want. This is America. We have free speech here. Don't try to censor us, or we will step on your throat.
For example, there's one which I call DDE, which is the differential demographics effect. This is so simple. In 2018, on Election Day, Google posted a big message on its home page, which would have been seen on Election Day.
Basically, Google was reminding people to vote. They changed their own logo on Google.com to Go Vote because they were aware that that would cause a disparity and cause about 800,000 people to vote Democrat. Because of the way these psychological effects happen, it's some of it's subliminal, some of it's blatant and upfront. Here's another article. This one's from National Sentinel. Google set to actively interfere in the 2020 elections to help defeat POTUS Trump. Now, I don't know if you're a Google shareholder or not. If you have a 401k plan, chances are some of your mutual funds do include Google stock. Don't you think this is a little bit misleading, folks? Are you buying Google stock in order to have them interfere with elections? Now, I don't own any Google stock, thank God, because I prefer not to make deals with Satan. And we've also included the Veritas article. So here's one. This one is from June 24th of last year. Insider blows whistle and exec reveals Google plan to prevent Trump situation in 2020. Here's a little clip from this, as this has been taken down from YouTube. What a surprise. We'll upload this video to YouTube, and I'm sure it won't get demonetized or anything like that. It's totally legit. Here's a clip from the whistleblower conversation with James O'Keefe.
Right now there's a lot of chatter in Washington, D.C., antitrust discussions and legislation being mentioned about breaking up Google.
Now, Google should break itself up, and it should break into business units that are legitimate and can get out of their own way. Like, for instance, Gmail should be its own company, Google Maps should be its own company, Google Search should be its own company, etc. But it doesn't want to do that because Google views itself as the only company with the resources to prevent another Trump situation. So that's Google's argument for why it should not be broken up. So read the Veritas article also. It's on smAshomash.com/forum in the free-for-all section under Google is a scam, not a verb. Now let's talk economics for a quick moment here. Bitcoin and Ethereum have both taken a hit recently, and while I'm not a fan of crypto, this could be a buying opportunity if you have not yet gotten into the crypto space. I have a small token investment in cryptocurrency. It's just a proof of concept investing solution. It's not really a real investment, what I would consider. You can see both, according to the Coinbase exchange here, you can see both Ethereum and Bitcoin on the 1-year chart. Perhaps this is an opportunity to buy. And if you'd like to try out crypto and you haven't yet, click the link below the video and take our invitation. You'll get $10 free with which to trade on the Coinbase exchange. $10 free in Bitcoin just for clicking our link. So perhaps check that out. That might be something you're interested in if you're looking at investing in crypto. One other thing is I would note the situation with gold and silver, as they've both taken a hit also, which is awfully odd, an indication that the market might not be as weak as it appears. There's the 1-year chart of gold, and we'll bring up the 1-year chart of silver also. There's the 1-year chart of silver, and we have been informing our viewers that this is a good purchase. Well, we were telling our viewers to buy it when it was $14 an ounce back in November of 2018. So silver's still looking pretty good there. And let's just, again, cite the fact that you get $10 free in Bitcoin if you use our link. So perhaps consider crypto investing. Now would be a good time to purchase it. Don't go chase the top without getting too into investing, folks. Buy low, sell high. And again, we would prefer not to make videos like this. However, Google is forcing our hand. So there you go, Alphabet. Congratulations. Alphabet is the future of information. Survey said Alphabet is able to censor us. Survey said oh, geez, this is rough. Alphabet will succeed in getting a Democrat elected in 2020. Survey said you're welcome. All right, now let's talk about pearl-clutching pussies. Don't be a pearl-clutching pussy and head to the forum. It's smAshomash.com/forum. You can also link to it via smAshomash.org, by the way. If you just head to smAshomash.org. And I can't type today. If you head to smashomash.org, there's a link to the forum there, as well as to various alt-tech sites and mainstream tech sites. There's the link to the forum. Just click that and head to the forum. Set up an account. Thanks everybody for setting up accounts there on the forum. We're over 200 members now. What a surprise. This thing worked out much better and much more quickly than I thought. Also, check us out on alt-tech. We're putting all kinds of information up on Minds, the social media that won't censor you the way Facebook does. As we've had all kinds of bans outright and shadow style on Facebook, it's super easy to understand. Thanks everybody viewing on BitChute. BitChute, we're getting more views there than YouTube, a clear indication that we are straight up shadow banned on YouTube. So whatever, Google, we don't need you. We don't need you. And you can shove it. If you enjoy the music, check out soundclick.com/goldencatproductions. We've got 15 tracks up there. You can stream them. You can even add them to your MP3 collection for about $1. And also, please consider supporting the channel via Subscribestar, via Patreon, the real source of funding for these videos. Subscribestar is a new foray into crowdfunding. Thanks, patrons, for being associate and assistant producers, whatever level you're at. Thanks, Smash Team. We view all of this as a collaborative effort. And here's kind of our standard issue bonus feature, folks. As we like to stare at the local yellow dwarf and use the proper instruments. Remember, don't believe scams, don't believe lies. Expose the truth, as the best disinfectant is bright light. The best way to destroy evil is to expose it to the light, folks. So thanks again for tuning in. Please support the channel. Check the links below the video if you want to read those articles. Or better yet, do it at smashomash.com/forum. We are out. Look for more content coming soon.